bursting in air gave through the night that our flag was still there. America, America, God shed His grace on thee and crowned thy good with brotherhood. From sea to shining sea.
A beautiful rendition by Smokey Robinson. That was his unique arrangement that he performed that early. The 1986 World Series in Fenway Park. We're live, Ben Darling.
Dreamcatcher.
You don't always set out to be a rock star, but when the spotlight finds you, you become one anyway.
Yeah, you don't do Nascar anymore.
Sales event, get 0% financing for 72 months or $5,050 in total values.
I remember Nascar used to be well. I used to be doing everything.
The day the world stopped was the day we found where to go. From now on, we're not going to leave anything on our plates because we've learned to savor the moments that were always there and they never tasted this good.
Back,
Bacon Double Stack is back in the big day for just $5. Only at Wendy's.
I'm so glad you're okay, Sergeant Houston. This is Sam with USAA. Do you see the tow truck?
Yes, thank you. That was fast.
Sergeant Houston never expected this to happen. Or that her grandpa's dog tags would be left behind. But that one call got her a tow rental, paid her claim, and we even pulled a few strings, making it easy to make things right. That's what we're made for. USAA. What you're made of, we're made for. Get a quote today. It's what drives the economy and keeps our country running. American workers in American factories, designing, engineering, and manufacturing high-quality products right here on our shores. At WeatherTech, we've been doing it for decades, building all our factories and providing great jobs right here at home. We're proud to say when you look at a WeatherTech floor, hardline, or even cut form, and ask yourself, where is it made? The answer will always be in America. WeatherTech.com.
Made your choice?
Get 5G coverage that goes yard. T-Mobile, the leader in 5G.
On behalf of the more than 60,000 Goodyear associates around the world, welcome to the Goodyear 400. Much like the fans, Goodyear has a passion for NASCAR with a legacy in the sport that spans more than 6 decades. Today's throwback race celebrates NASCAR's history. We're proud to be part of that heritage, and we'll keep providing the technology and innovation to deliver even more great racing in the future. From all of us at Goodyear, happy Mother's Day and enjoy the race. moms enjoy their day. They have a lot to say about their children, especially those who have grown up to be drivers in NASCAR.
Almost 6 hours, close to 6 hours.
When the kids were small, we used to take them on the road with us in the summer when they were out of school. It was really hard trying to keep them entertained for 3 weeks in a small motorhome. So we would do like funny face contests and stuff like that.
I was so excited to take you to go see Santa Claus for the first time, and you wanted no part of it. Seems although you can go at 200 miles an hour and not be frightened, but Santa can scare the bejeebies out of you.
Went out and bought the boys from the grass.
I live right next to the Grand Elk Rail line.
So we take it out to the backyard, and he drives it right into the wood fence.
Grand Elk
Like, why didn't you turn?
Rail
He
line.
goes, I just didn't want to.
This photo is a picture of him with his dad, and as you can see, he has 2 pacifiers in his mouth at once, and we refer to him as the Binky Boy for a little while.
Elkhart to Grand Rapids.
We can never thank
Indiana
Bob
to
enough. We do
Grand
thank
Rapids,
you for being
Michigan.
part of our race day show live here on FS1, the Goodyear 400 rolling your way from Darlington.
On behalf of Goodyear, we want to wish a happy Mother's Day to all those watching today's Goodyear 400 from the Darlington Raceway. Now for the most famous words in motorsports, please welcome a few honored moms from the NASCAR Hall of Fame family.
We, the NASCAR Hall of Fame moms, wanted to remind you to always listen to your mother, especially on Mother's Day.
Nope. She's sleeping.
Are you ready, ladies? Drivers, start your engines.
It's different.
This next step for you is for every kid out there with a
If
dream.
we had this where I lived, someone right now would
You will face challenges,
hear it.
but trust me, no matter what,
If we had these parts where we live,
keep pushing.
someone would disable them real fast. If we had these corners where I live,
In 2005, Dr.
They
Pepper
would be
said
disabled within 24 hours.
to perfect the impossible. Dr. Pepper Zero Sugar. Today they
Period.
finally
Someone
work.
ripped them off the pole.
23 flavors with 0 sugar.
What took so long?
Huh?
What took so long?
We sacrificed
Complex
years.
process.
I haven't seen my family in 16 years. My boy's become a man.
Here, son.
It's perfect, Eddie.
It's worth it.
The zero you deserve is finally here.
That's a low price.
That's a low price. No, that is a low price.
That's a love price.
That's a low price.
Can you let me stop?
It's a low price.
I can get you new tomorrow.
At Amazon, anytime is a good time to save.
Guys, I have another box.
Great.
Get it at McDonald's when you buy one of your faves like a 10-piece chicken McNuggets and get another item for just $1.
Get the part you need in the comfort of your garage. Order online or via our mobile app with advanced same day. Get same day pickup, same day curbside, or same day delivery. Advanced Advanced Auto Parts.
My mother told me Jane and my diet was about the first time this race was run.
Legends win this race. I'm not supposed to win this race. Darlington victory in my record book is number 1.
I've been $1 million won and lost between that distance right there.
This is a throwback to them and their history.
Tommy Allen loses control.
Darlington's never been just another racetrack.
I have to say, I'm a little speechless. The win dog means a lot to me. As a racer, you dream of that. My mom comes to every race that I run just about. She missed this one. Mom, I love you. Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to my mom, my wife, all the mothers out there.
Fox Sports welcomes you to NASCAR's most storied super speedway, Darlington, South Carolina. And the Goodyear Tires 400. What a wonderful day for a race, and happy Mother's Day, everyone.
Yep, there's that FTP I wanted to see.
The speedway dates to 1950, so let's look back in decades at NASCAR's all-time winners.
Earl Thomas.
The series' first multi.
Hey, 101.
Petty got half of his wins in the 60s, most of the other half in the 70s. A brash young driver named Waltrip Darrell, 57 wins, dominating the 80s, and an even younger superstar, Jeff Gordon, with 45 wins in the 90s. Jimmy Johnson for the O's with 47 wins, and Kyle Busch with 40 in the teens. They were the dominant drivers of their decades. However, none of them
had very
much success in the decade in which they were most dominant. Because you had a lot of great, really competitive.
I cannot stop laughing.
Where are the finishes to back them up?
Nowhere to be found, Mike. I could not finish this race to save my life, and that's just it. Always one of my best racetracks, running position-wise.
You guys don't want to know what I'm laughing at because it's just too damn funny.
Wild racetrack. Yeah, you always hear about Darlington being a driver's track. Well, you think, okay, that means I got to go out there and drive fast, drive to the limit. No. Not at Darlington. You got to know when to pull back. You got to know when to give and take. You got to know when maybe an inch is too close to the wall. How do I get onto pit road? How do I execute that? This is a track where you got to minimize the mistakes if you're going to win this race today.
Well, we're going to talk to a fellow who won 2 out of 3 here last year as Bill Elliott and Leonard Wood lead the field on parade laps. There is the throwback for Kevin Harvick.
Okay.
Today he replaced the late Dale Earnhardt. Richard Childress says, paint it all white, put the sponsor name on it, and told NASCAR, give me the lowest number you have that doesn't have a 3 in it. And thus Kevin Harvick was thrust into the NASCAR Cup Series in the number 29 in 2001.
Let's dial up on Kevin. Kevin Harvick's boy at the booth, you guys.
Yes, sir. My favorite used car salesman. Go ahead.
I know, man. Cheap suit, baby. Hey, I tell you what, I didn't see you last night at the go-kart track, so I know you rested up. Good run last week at Kansas. Dominated 2 of the 3 races won here last year. What's it going to take to get this baby in victory lane?
Well, first thing, I just want to say thanks to all one going back to 2001, my first Cup start. That's really cool. A lot of great memories from that year, but, like you say, great run last week. Really the last 2 or 3 weeks have been pretty solid for us. So, you know how it is at this place. You got to race this.
It's so kind of funny.
You got to make sure that your car's still rolling at the end. Make sure you don't hit the wall. And racing in the middle of the day like this is a whole different ball game, especially with this low downforce package. So we'll just stay here and grind all day.
All right, man. Get to grinding. Good luck. We'll be watching.
Thank you.
Hooters doesn't.
Look at the Goodyear starting group for today's race. Brad Keselowski,
Freightliner
here, and Kevin Harvick on the front row. Kyle Busch is now won in 17 straight seasons, along with 2016 winner Martin Truex, 2016 Darlington winner, row 2.
In row 3, we're going to have Hendrick Motorsports teammates William Byron going on continuing that streak of top 10s, and alongside him, Chase
Valvoline? You gotta be kidding me, Jeff.
2 wins here last year, Darlington. Will he get it done today?
Wow, this is so cool. The old cars.
3-time Darlington winner, 16 race winning
Hamlin.
streak. So keep an eye on him. Definitely knows how to get it done.
Hamlin's not having his fix today.
3 races in 2021. He's been on the move.
Menards. You save big money at Menards. Oh, that's awesome looking. Oh, this is that's cool. Wow. Wow, look at all those beautiful cars. Especially the old terms. Will that car have old Ken on the side of it, not Fifth Third Bank?
Well, crew chief Larry Mack, how much is today's competition caution going to dictate your race strategy? Yeah, Mike, every race weekend without practice, we have a competition caution. Today's competition caution comes at lap 30. This could be the most important competition caution we've seen all year long because crew chiefs will be monitoring how much give up, how much tire fall off from the start of this race to that competition caution. Mike, I'll be locked in the score monitor and try to figure out what would be the best strategy moving beyond.
Why are they doing that anyways?
Did the Gillette check clear? You shaved. Well, no, the cheeseburger got the best of it. All right, buddy. Let's go to pit road where it's going to be a warm day, beginning with Happy Mother's Day to Jamie Little.
Thank you so much, Mike. Yes, it is a beautiful day. Everybody's having so much fun. Smiles up and down pit road here. But I'll tell you, one driver everybody's looking at and talking about is Kyle Larson. He has led 500 laps at this racetrack, has the best average finish of 6.6, but has yet to get the job done. The key
Looks dirty.
for this team, after having 3 rough weeks, is not just leading a bunch of laps today, but closing the deal and getting into victory lane. He's got a cool paint scheme on his first go-kart. They're ready to do it today. Regan Smith.
Well, maybe another driver that many people look at when we come to Darlington is Chase Elliott. Really won the past 2 races here.
Can't believe they paid Hooters.
He didn't deserve. Today, though, he's got his work cut out for him. A last-second unapproved adjustment means he's going to have to fall to the rear from his 6th-place starting spot.
Can't believe he's doing Hooters.
He got in the race car. He said his biggest
He's doing an Alan Kowicki thing. He's doing what Alan Kowicki does, which is surprising. Alan Kowicki was the last person to sponsor Hooters.
Thanks, Regan. Here's your Credit One race analysis. 400 miles. Make up the Goodyear 400 today. 293 laps. The stages are 90, 95, and 108. Fuel window 70 to 74. Caution on lap 30. Cliff, what do you like today?
Man, I like this 14 card. AJ Foyt throwing it back. Chase Briscoe.
AJ Foyt. I haven't heard that name in years.
That throwback scheme, man. Look at that thing.
Yeah,
Wow.
really sharp.
What a stud that guy.
Wow.
Well, listen, I can't go wrong with the guy that I'm picking. That's Eric.
Penny!
43 STP colors are back here. How can you go wrong? And our great friend, unfortunately,
There's a Pontiac.
last year,
Now it's just Ford.
guy that I grew up racing with.
Wait, oh, it's a Chevy this year.
First time in garage area with John Andretti.
Boys, this is the one. There's Alan Kowicki with his Xerox T-Bird. The one he won his first cup race with, Xerox Antifreeze, Frank McCulka, Lou Bazinets, Denny Tarasevich. They ran that program, and they were proud of that. So was Corey LaJoy because Alan was his hero. Corey was even parading around the garage area today wearing an Alan Kowicki fire suit. They got it right even down to the contingency details. I look at that.
Wow. That's pretty cool.
That's a winner.
They win the award.
This is gonna be a neat race because this is a throwback. But I see the 80s, which is actually a lie.
So a big thank you to Spire Motorsports, Patrick Doherty, Associate Brand Manager of Sponsorships for Valvoline, the parent of Xerox, for putting that together. That is awesome, and to me, that's a winner. No matter what happens over these next 4
This race is gonna be awesome. I hope Slaps does a video on this. If he doesn't, I will do a video on this. Here we go, guys. Racing on FX once. Big commercial. I have to make a phone call.
as they address the starter stand.
Green flag, green flag, green flag.
Flag, we're racing at Darlington.
Almost 300 laps I have to do today, which, it was cool. It was a throwback. Drone cam. I didn't know you were going to use the drone cam. Felt like Daytona was going to use it. Wow, Ford, Toyota, Chevy. We got Ford, Toyota, Chevy is your top 5 cars. Kelsey, Harvick, Kyle Busch, Truex Jr., Byron is our top 5.
Some accidents happened on the opening lap, so great job. We got one that's brushed the wall a little bit further back in the field. But otherwise,
Top 5. Kowalski, Harvick, Kyle Busch, Truex, and Byron are your top 5.
For Denny Hamlin and Logano going into turn 3.
This is so cool. Too bad I can't show you this, guys, or I can see my Fox.
William Byron gets to make the move on Logano as he had to check up.
Or can I? No, I can't show you this because of the legal reasons. I wish I could show you guys this race because you guys like to see it.
Tyler Reddick has already been against the wall. That's starting to strike from today.
Real easy to do. This is down at 340. It's right behind the 18 of Kyle Busch. Not a lot of air getting to the nose.
You
of the
can
back
see
of this
it's
car.
Ooh, it slid. Ooh, it drifted.
Kiss right there with the right rear. I think it'll be fine, Jeff. Didn't even hit the fender, so you won't have a tire cut or anything else.
Yeah, that could have been a whole lot worse. And I would say the same thing. I saw Ricky Stenhouse Jr. brush the wall down in 1 and 2, and it just barely got the fender on the right rear tire. So I think he might have got away with one also.
Guys, you talked about lack of downforce.
Yep.
Where they have to be
Kalowski, Harvick, Truex, Byron, Reddick are top 5 right now. Ford, Toyota. Yep. Same as it was earlier. A lot of Ford, a lot of Chevys this year, guys.
Not to mention, usually about 9 times out of 10, you're going to blow a right rear if you don't pit.
There's another throwback. 34 making some laps, pace lap from his championship year 1988.
And here comes Harvick for the lead on the inside of turn 4. He's back. Yeah.
Harvick, Kalowski, Truex, Jr., Busch, Reddick. He's top 5.
Gets the lead, has that fresh air. We know how good he is here at this track.
Yeah, really picking up right where he left off last week when we talked to him, man. Won 2 of the 3 races last year.
I wish it could be. I don't know.
Kurt Busch, who is throwing back to last week's car, has a little issue.
Whoa, red flag. Whoa. Whoa, who was that? First caution, guys. The front of a Mustang, Amarola. It was Amarola.
Eric Almirola has pounded the wall.
With his Ford Mustang, number 10.
Goes back to Martin's Busch Series winning Ford Taurus at Texas in 2000.
I was so pulled for Eric Almirola, and that paint scheme is a huge Mark Martin fan, but
Wow.
I've never seen an impact like this where the splitter is up underneath the front tires.
What
and
the?
front tires aren't
The
even-
guard went into the front end. Wow.
When somebody hits that inside wall, they spin off the 2, and it's a massive impact. The wall's down quite a bit away from the racing surface, and you get a pretty good run at it, as you can see with this tank right here. You saw that Richard Petty wreck and put it out when he hit the inside wall of what was then the front straightaway. But Almirola has hit it a ton. And you can see he's already spun off the 2. Usually, have to see if he got into the outside wall first or if he had a car underneath of him. Man, that thing's hit
But
hard.
remember, he started at the back, so he was making some passes and trying to make his way up through the field as quickly as he possibly could. Both he and Chase Elliott, I saw both of them going back and forth through some of the slower cars that they were coming through.
I think he got loose and got some help right there. Looks like he kind of checked up, stay out of the wall, and I couldn't tell who was behind him, but I think they got into it.
Well, and how often do we see that happen here? I mean, you get a big run off of turn 2, and you think you clear that wall, but then the next thing you know, you got to check up. But when you do, those cars behind you come with so much momentum.
Almirola had to start in the back because of a failing inspection twice. Chase Elliott's team found that they had left a packer in the suspension, and to be able to remove it, that's an unapproved adjustment, so he had to go to the back. First caution of the day with 7 laps complete. Chuck Berry.
I quit working for the fire department. Then moved to a new town.
You'll save money and get round-the-clock protection.
Sounds great.
Sure does.
Shouldn't something, wacky be happening right now?
We thought people could use a break.
We've all been through a lot this year. That makes sense.
The bar fire was so bad. We had to call almost every single fire engine in the county and neighboring county. Bad. We had to call a truck from a neighboring county, and most of the county to show up. We don't have no ladder trucks in Colin. We had Leonidas, Baroque, Sturgis, Minden, Tri-Township, Sturgis, Minden, Centerville, Tri-Township, Centerville, White Pigeon, Sherman Township, and Bronson, which is in a different county. Bronson, Leonidas, and Sturgis have ladder trucks. Oh, this is still on? Okay. Hey guys, this is still on. I have to do some.
Vito, remind me of that all day long. Every time I have to choose, remind me. These drivers cannot hit that or they will be penalized.
Thanks, Jamie. Good point. So the old bank to the left and the new bank to the right. First, we take the outside as we get ready for the first restart of the day. Let's have a look at today's Ford Performance Track Facts for Darlington. Kevin Harvick won 2 of 3 last season in his Stewart Haas Mustang. Spring race number 1 of 2. And the famed Southern 500 run every Labor Day weekend here. That new Mustang Wednesday looked pretty sharp among those next generation NASCAR cars that were unveiled.
I was so impressed with all of the next gen cars. The body styles are just fantastic. Just these cars just look fast. But yeah, you're right. That Ford Mustang looked really sharp. Right?
Can't wait to see him on the racetrack.
He's always trying to one up me.
You know, all indications
Bring her up.
about the test
Hey,
and
Carl.
the drivers that I talked to.
16, 10, 19, aren't you?
I think it's going to be a great car for us.
Brad Keselowski restarting on the outside of Kevin Harvick, and we'll give you a look at the next generation cars later in today's telecast. Keselowski without his regular crew chief, Jeremy Bullins, who is home due to team COVID protocol. Brad Hutchins calling the shot for the number 2 today as he lines up opposite Kevin Harvick for the restart. Green flag.
Video of bar fire.
Hey, Jeff, you ever heard of that thing called the Omo showing up, man? How about Kyle Busch picking up that win?
Yeah, man. You get that win, and all of a sudden you're King Kong. You're like, yes, I can do this. I have not forgotten how to drive a race car at the best of them. Kyle Busch proved that last week, and this is a great track for him to prove it again.
Well, once they named it the Bushy McBush race, how could he not have hit one of the Bush races?
Has to be, right?
Wow. almost like a slide job right there, Truex. And you can see those cars sliding around already. That's on fresh, brand new tires.
Safety at night, they are the
See Tyler Reddick with a great move right there because Denny Hamlin got right to the rear bumper to two Brad Keselowski, but then the car kind of got away from him, had to check up, and all the momentum from Tyler Reddick sent him on by it. Now he's going to the outside of two.
Brad's in trouble right here. I don't know if he's made an adjustment or too loose or whatever.
But he's in trouble, and that 8 car is flying at Tyler Reddick. Oh, here's a battle for the lead, using the apron off of turn 2 for Kyle Busch.
But look at the momentum off that outside. It's going to be interesting. He's kind of taking Kevin's line away right there. Kevin typically likes to run that bottom, and he got underneath of him. But you can see Kevin still rolling. See that car loose already? Man, I love what I see right there.
That's what Darlington's all about right there.
Boy, a lot of fans cheering for Kyle Busch and a lot of fans showing you're number one to Kyle Busch, that he is the leader. Brad dropping back. Regan, what's up?
Well, Mike, he came on the radio a little while ago and said the race car is on the splitter extremely hard. That's the piece of balance across the front of the car. It's hitting it as it goes into the corner, making him lose grip with the front tires. Gets very loose after that, so he's got his hands full with Hamlin right now.
That split is so tricky here, and especially as this track has aged. Last year, I had a really bad time with it.
So Busch, Harvick, Reddick, Hamlin are top 5. They're top 5 right now.
Takes all the force off those tires. Got to get that fixed.
Jeff, in turn 4, Harvick actually waited on Martin Truex to make the pass.
You know, guys, I'm done watching this. It's Darlington, so it's not the track I like watching. We'll do something in a little bit, guys. So thanks for watching, and I'll be back in a little bit.